do all roads lead to God? This is a big question because we're aware of people around us with very different belief systems, and to say that your unique road leads to God seems kind of exclusivistic today, and some would even say arrogant. But let's think about this for a second. Do all roads lead to God? Well, the question is, what's a road? A road is a path that you get from A to B. But as we start to look at different religions, guess what we find? The path that people say we are on and how we get to salvation is very different. Let's take a step back and think about something for a minute. It's not just Christians who say their path is correct. Muslims believe their path is correct. Jews believe their path is correct. Atheists believe their path is correct. Now, of course, they don't believe there's a God at the end, but they think they're right and everybody else is wrong. To Muslims, you have to follow the 5 pillars. You have to work and do certain things to earn God's favor and earn your salvation. Christians say it's by grace. Buddhists say it's through a process of enlightenment, by getting rid and purging yourself of your desires. So when we start to look at the different religions, we realize that the path they even say we're on is radically different. But then we say to God, the question is, what do different religions mean by God? Well, Christians say there's one God who's triune, 3 persons. Muslims say there's one God, Allah. Hindus say there's 330 million gods. In fact, some versions of Buddhism would say that there is no God. It's actually more atheistic. Atheists say the path is we are all headed to destruction at the end. There's no afterlife, there's no soul, there's no God. So when we stop and we think about the idea that all roads lead to God, it's kind of incoherent when we break it down. All religions say we're on different paths, and they all say we're even headed to different destinations. So clearly all roads don't lead to God in that sense. So the question is there a path that leads to God in the end? Well, here's something to keep in mind. I think Jesus is the only way to get to God because Jesus is the only one who fixed the problem. You see, the problem is sin. We've broken an objective moral law. God is a holy, perfect, righteous being. And since we are sinful, we are separated from Him. And the problem is sin, so the question is, who fixed the problem of sin? Look, if your car breaks down and you're out of gas, it doesn't do any good to get new spark plugs. It doesn't do any good to change the tires. It doesn't do any good to fix the carburetor. You have to identify the problem and fix it accordingly. In this case, the problem is it's out of gas. Give it more gas. Well, the reason Jesus is the only way is because Jesus is the only one who fixed the problem of sin. So everybody claims that their way is right to get to God. Jesus, who lived a sinless life, who did miracles, gave some of the greatest moral teachings, claimed to be the only way to get to God because He is the only one who fixed the problem.